Okay. So it looks like my broadcast stopped right in the middle right there. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to pop back over to Canva so I can show you my screen. I'll do that in a second here. Okay. So I am just updating so that you guys can see my screen. I don't know why my broadcast ended, but it's okay. I'm doing this as like a part two. Okay. So let me go over to Canva. And hopefully you are able to see, hopefully you're able to see that Canva is loading, and I'm just going to show you how to duplicate pages, paste in the content, and it's really easy to do that. So now, of course, everything has to load again. The life I lead. Sometimes I want things to go way faster than they actually do, but it's okay. Okay, so let me scroll through. As you can tell, this has a lot of pages in it. Because I wanted to make sure that I could give you as many design options as possible. So, okay, here we are. Here's a page here. I can change the headline to start here. And then the content, which is in here, I can simply paste my content into this space. Now, you see that the content is a little bit more than can fit in this slot right here. And it's actually okay because I can do a couple of things. Number one, I can just simply resize it. Like right now it's at 21. I can resize it to 18. 18. I put 800. Okay, no. Didn't want to do that. Okay. So I can change it to 19. I think I'm gonna try 19. That's a good size. Number one, so I can easily make adjustments there. Number two, there again, you can change your font, you can change your font size, you can change the color. And then also you can change the spacing, which is one of my personal favorites. So if you wanted to make more space in between the lines, the line height, or in between each letter, you can do that as well. Now, let's say, for example, you're like, okay, I love this page right here. I want to create another page that looks just like this one. All you would have to do is to click the icon at the top that says copy page, and then it's going to make a duplicate for you. So again, one of the things that I want you to realize or keep in mind is that this template has already got different pages designed in there, but you don't have to use all the pages that are in here. You can actually hit the delete option and delete any pages that you don't need. So you can window down the template to just having the pages you need for your project, right? So you could copy the page, and then you can say start here, and then maybe you've got a 5-step plan. So you can say step number 1, right? And then switch out the content. And what's great about this is, let's say, for example, you wanted to have a different photo. You could have a different person, or a different stock photo for every single step. So there are a lot of ways that you can play with this, right? And again, remember, if you find that you drag and drop, but it doesn't quite look the way you want it to, you could easily just double click in that image and then adjust it, just kind of drag it up or down. Or if I wanted to, I could drag one of the corners and resize it to make it bigger. So there are a lot of things that you can do there, right? Um, there are different designs, as you can see. Maybe you want to keep this page, or maybe you go, oh, I don't necessarily want this page. So then you can hit the delete option, right? You can delete any pages that you don't particularly need for this template. Now, keep in mind though, what if you hit delete and you go, oh my gosh, what did I just do? You can easily hit the undo button that's at the top left corner, so that if you accidentally delete something, it's okay. But what's great about this also is that if you save your master template, you already always have that to go back to when you need it. But I'm going to be honest with you, once you create your first ebook and you customize it the way that you want, more than likely it's easier to just duplicate that once you customize it and then keep using that over and over again. So for example, you'll see here you got different style pages. Here's another style as well. So if you just want plain text, and then you can fill it out and accordingly. Inside of Canva, as you are creating your pages, you do have to manually just adjust what you want at the bottom, but there's place at the bottom for you to put your ebook title and your page number, and you can write it in and style it however you want. But of course, as you're going through your pages, it'll tell you what page it is, so you can easily just adjust the number at the bottom as well. Okay. So you'll see there are different formats of the pages that you can use. Here's a nice one. You can add a quote. Um, here's another plain white page. It's got a headline here. I also created pages where if you wanted to add a little pop, you could change the colors in the background, so that you can, switch it up, and have I love colors so that you can have a visually appealing um, template design. And then there are pages where there are borders at the top and bottom, and you can put your website URL, or you can put your name or the title of the ebook. There are full color pages as well to make it easy for you. Let's say, for example, your brand color is red, or pink. For you to have some pages that are full color with white background, or whatever design you choose. Me personally, I love the quote pages as well. It's super easy, again, to drag, drop, put the image that you want into the back, and then change out the text in the front. Now, let's say you put an image in and you say, you know what, I kind of want to move her over a little bit. All I need to do is to double click, and then the image is wide enough that I could move it actually in any direction, right? So both the images, depending upon what image you use, you can easily move it. And then, of course, same thing holds true for the text. You can delete or add text as you see fit. Now, maybe there are times when you want to have pages that are just imagery. And so I've created pages like that for you. So let's say, for example, you're like, okay, I've got this. I love this combination. That's a page. It's done, right? So, to kind of break up your content so that your ebook isn't just text, 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 text. There are pages that can have really nice images. You can add pages that have quotes, like literally, let's say you've got a document, like a Microsoft Word document, and it's got 5 pages in there, right? you can turn that into, honestly, you could take that 5-page document and turn it into a 15 or a 20-page ebook once you start to have pages with pictures or pages with quotes. There are also pages in here that allow you to give your reader the opportunity to print out your ebook and take access to the writing pages that I've included. Okay. So, for example, there are pages where you can add bulleted text. Excuse me, I need to get some water. And there are pages where you can add writing prompts, like this page in particular. There are actually lines here that may be a little bit hard to see if you're looking on your monitor, but these are actually light gray lines. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually, because they're in groups, these little line boxes here are in groups, you could ungroup them and you could change the color of the lines if you wanted them to be darker. Okay. So that's something that you could do as well. So I'm actually going to adjust the line coloring. Wait, I think it's also, yep, it's also transparent. So that's what's making it light. I made it black, but it's still kind of light. What I would need to do is to click on a line. And then right now you could see the transparency is really light. Now I've made that line super dark, right? And then, I would just sit here and then increase the transparency for these lines. Literally, there's like 5 lines. So, I mean, once you do it, it take you like a minute or two to adjust the color of these. And you can make the lines whatever color you want, right? So right now they're a light gray, but then you can change that to black, purple, red, pink, don't matter, right? And then once you get the colors that you want, like let's say, for example, I wanted this to be a red branded page, right? So I could change the border to red. I can change and then I can start to switch out the lines to the color red as well. Okay. So really, really customizable. And the reality is, as I mentioned before, you take a couple of minutes to change the color of these lines because you have to go through them one by one. Guess what? Once you're done, then all you have to do is just duplicate your new page because you've customized it to the way you want it moving forward for not just this ebook project, but for other projects in the future. Okay. So just worth mentioning. So I'm not going to go through the whole page because you pretty much get the gist of it here. Different style pages. Let's say, for example, you wanted to have like a to-do list, right? Do now, and I'm just going to make that all caps, versus do later. Now, it's got lines on both sides. There isn't a line in the middle, though. But guess what? You could easily go over to Elements. You could go to, because Elements has all of these great stickers and graphics. You can go to Lines. And I'm just loading the lines here. And I can take this line and make it purple because that's my color. I could rotate the line. Now, right now, it's just a white space in the middle, right? But I could actually rotate this line. Okay, now it's perfectly 90 degrees. And then what I love about Canva is the guides as well. Like it's showing me exactly where the middle is, and then I can extend it. Right? So that's actually kind of cute. I like that. I'm going to keep playing with this page in particular. So this is a do now, do later page, right? You can make the page your own. You're not just limited to switching out colors. Let's say, for example, you wanted a wreath. So I'm in Elements, and Elements has so many cool features. I like this wreath right here. Sometimes I will, add a little pop, add a little character to that particular page, right? That's cute. I could position that backwards, or actually, you know what? I'm going to make it transparent, make it a little bit light, and then take the line and put it in front of it. So if I wanted to, I could leave that wreath in the middle. Or honestly, what I normally like to do is to like put these maybe somewhere at the top. Now it's got a little bit of character, or maybe take that same image and add it on the side, right? Or I could look for, which is another popular search for me, swirls. It depends, like, maybe you wanna add swirls, or maybe you wanna add, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe you wanna add icons to your page. Really, the sky's the limit. So outside of using these templates, you can build on these templates and add, wonderful little accents to really make your pages your own, okay? I would say keep them clean, keep them simple, don't go overboard. But you can definitely make this template your own, right? Now keep in mind, again, if you don't have this ebook template, it's available over at sizzlesense.com/CCK for the content creation kit. Okay. So when you go over to sizzlesense.com/CCK, you'll see that there's a light version of the kit, which gives you access to the ebook template. And then there's the full kit. You get the ebook template, the journal template, the workbook template, the chapter book template, the social media templates, the webinar templates. There are a lot of templates in there. Okay. And hopefully for the next couple of days, I'll be able to walk you through each of these templates so that you can see how they look, and then how you can use them. Now, once you pick the pages that you like, again, you can keep designing them as you like. If you want to, you can move them around by using the arrow option if you want to move them up or move them down. Now, and again, you can easily, like, if you see a page and you're like, oh, I don't really need this page, you can easily delete it, if you would like to. There's a notes page that's slightly different. Again, it has lines. And then I've also included several back cover pages for you. So this one I like here. It's got this geometric figure, which it makes, again, easy. It's really easy for you to go over to your photos, find a photo that you like, and then pop that photo in there, right? Switch out delete this, of course. It's just a placeholder, and then you can put your actual logo. Oftentimes, people will like to put either their bio or a short little synopsis of the ebook or something on the back. This is if you definitely is useful to you if you want to print out your ebook. These features are really, really, really useful. I'm going to slide to the side. Give me 2 seconds here to so that I can see if I have access to some of the print versions of the books that I'm showing to you, so I can share some visual examples. Yep, you are in luck. So again, a lot of times I will write my books. I'll write my books in Google Docs or Microsoft Word, and then I will, what's the word I'm looking for? After I've written my books in Google Docs, I'll copy the content over into something like Canva. Um, and so there are different style back covers that you can choose from. I like this one. It's got like a ripped page feel to it. And just like everything else, you can switch out the colors to really make it your own. I'm actually going to zoom into a larger screen so that I can show you some of the print books that I have produced using these templates, because again, I'm literally giving you access to what I've created for myself, right? I'm a web designer, I'm a graphics designer, based on my just kind of going through things that I like and then taking a look at other designs that really are innovative and appealing. I've taken my time to put this particular template together for you inside of the canva.com platform. Right now, this template has 38 pages in there, which is great. And I probably may add some more pages to the design as well. But you'll get access to the ebook template. There is the workbook template. There's the journal template. And what's great is right now I'm actually doing a fast action bonus that when you get the full content creation kit, I'm actually going to gift you access to all of the templates that I produced this year. So that means that as I create new templates in Canva, you won't have to pay for them because you're literally just going to get them. Every time I create the new ones, you will be in a list of people who get exclusive access, direct on-demand access to the new templates that I produce. I'm not doing that for everybody forever, but when you go over to success.com/CCK, and you'll see the light bundle and the full bundle, for a limited time, there's the fast action access to 1 year of getting all the new templates that I produce. Okay. So again, this is just kind of the high level view of the different pages that are inside this particular template. So hopefully my live doesn't stop on me here. Let me go over to full screen so that I can show you some of these right here. So these are just a few examples of the kinds of both ebooks and self-published print books that I've put together. I'm actually going to be, when she gives me the content, working on this particular template for one of my clients. This is the journal style. And the journal has different covers as well. I think maybe tomorrow I'll take you guys inside of the journal template. This is just one variation of it. And you can easily add beautiful stock photos. This is a web tools guide. It's a free guide, but when it comes to marketing, I'm always telling you guys to print out your freebies so people can see what they look like and you can promote it and they can get excited about it. And this particular one, I think it's got the note page in there so you can see what the light gray lines look like on the notes page. And then it's got, it's a promotional ebook. So it's like, hey, go over to success.com/, where I think I'm not in the camera. I think this one is GBBC, right? So it's a promotional digital product, but I printed out it too. And you guys can let me know if you ever find that you are in a space where you got to go to an event and all of your stuff is services. So, all of your stuff is services. This happens a lot. Clients will come to me and they'll say, like the client who says, LaShonda, I need you to make one of these for me. She's keynoting for an event. Now you're ready to go, but other than you having service packages, you have nothing to put on your table, right? Or you've never written a book, so you don't have books to put on your table. Turning your ebooks into easy print books, I made sure that these particular ebooks are 8.5 by 11, so you can easily print them out. Now, what's great about Canva is now you can print through Canva, but I also use other platforms as well, like MagCloud and Lulu.com. MagCloud, I printed these out with MagCloud because you can do full color, and that's MagCloud.com. So here is, as you notice, I use this particular template to create like a theme so that it's branded throughout. And the journal template that's in the full content creation kit this is one of the covers, okay? So this would be one of the covers that you get, and I'll take you inside of the journal templates tomorrow. So you can change the numbers, you can change the text, you can change the logo and the colors and make this your own. So let me see if there are, yeah, this style is different. The journal template has pages where you can have writing prompts. So you can put your title at the top and you can put some information, excuse me, that you want your reader to like action items or action steps, writing prompts, quick information, tips, things of that nature. You can put it in there and they can use that space to write. Now, before I actually show you the rest of these, I think I'm going to pop back over to the ebook template because there are a few pages that I wanted to show to you inside of the ebook templates. Okay, let's scroll through here so that I can find them for you. Oh, they're not in this temp. I'm like, where are those pages? Why can't I find those pages? They're not in this template. They're in the journal template. Okay, so let me see if I can do this relatively quickly because I so want you guys to see. I love all of these templates. This is the ebook one. It's mostly got content space so that you've got writing. The workbook template has like checklist and task list and all of these cute little customizable pages as well that I want to share with you. Let's see how long it's going to take me to find. Can I do that relatively quickly? Can I find it and show it to you? Okay, right now we're looking in the ebook. Okay, here is the journal template. We'll go through the journal template another day. Here is the workbook template. Okay, there we go. So hopefully I'll have the opportunity tomorrow to take you inside of the journal template in more detail, but I kind of want to show you some of these pages right now because I just love them. So let me see if here's one of my workbooks. Okay, this is my 17 weekend profit projects workbook. And this particular workbook has a lot of writing prompt pages, right? So here's a good example of a writing prompt page that has different style spaces for your workbook participant, for lack of a better word, your workbook reader to dig into. So you'll see that there are different covers for the journal and the workbook template, and a few of them you'll see consistently throughout all the templates, right? So this one in particular, I just literally showed you that design, right, in my print book for this one. And then you'll see that there are several others here. Now I'm actually going to scroll down just so that I can show you some of the styles of the workbook pages that's in the workbook template. And then we'll wrap up for today. Okay. So again, there are different variations. So if you wanted to have lined sections and then you can have writing prompt spaces, there are different types of sections here. This one has 3. This one has 2. And this one has, I think this one has 4 sections here. So literally, if you've got 4 questions, 5 questions, you know, you can use whichever page works best for you. I just showed you the option A, option B. Some pages you'll find you may see them in different templates, and then each template has their own unique pages as well. This right here, I love this graphic. It's got 4 times 3, 12 gray box sections. And again, everything is customizable. So if you wanted to, you could actually click on that box and change the colors if you needed to. Then you've got like checkbox options in this template. There are different types of boxes that are featured in this template. My personal favorite is the checklist, and I'm going to scroll through so I can show those to you as well. But we're going to dig into this in another session in more detail. So there are lots of different checklists. Thank you for the hearts and the love. Do you use print on demand programs? Yes. So Canva would be considered a print on demand. I don't print through Canva. I print through MagCloud and through Lulu and also through Amazon. But yeah, love print on demand platforms. This one has little circles and you can change the color of the circles. Lots of these are checklist templates. And so I basically like just went through all the possibilities of the different types of pages I think that you could use to create a really great notebook, or sorry, not notebook, but workbook. And again, you use the pages you like and you delete the ones you don't need, right? And so you can switch out as you go. Okay. So last thing, now that I've shown you kind of like a sneak peek inside of the workbook template, like I mentioned before, I love to create workbooks to complement my courses, whether it be an audio course or a webinar course, having something that people can print out and actually use as a guided I guess a guided experience, right? So I have an audio series called 17 Weekend Profit Projects. And so as participants go through that training series, I want them to be able to also go through this as well. So what's one of my favorite pages in here that I want to share with you? I can't find it. I just saw it too. This is a good one. So remember I said to you that some pages are broken into parts, like with lines for each. This one is broken into, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. And I've customized it to really make it unique based on the content of this particular workbook. And you have sections that are broken up into 2 parts, 3 parts, and 4 parts. Here's another one. You can take some of your pages, and if you have created your own diagrams or your own examples of illustrations, you can pop that into your workbook as well. And this is just really easy to create. I mean, obviously this is just circles with text in the middle, and even the least technically inclined person can put some circles together on a page, so you can create empty pages in your workbook and make them your own as well. And of course, as I mentioned before, always easy to have easy lined pages. And you can see this particular workbook, I changed the color. So these lines are darker than in the other workbook. Let me see if you can see the difference in color if I hold up both of these at the same time. I don't know if you can see the difference in color. Um, I don't know, because my ring light is kind of bright. I mean, I can, but you might not be able to. So, guys, feel free to let me know when it comes to content creation, what do you need? Because again, I am working on a ton of new templates. Right now, you can get instant access to these are all new templates. the new workbook template, the new ebook template, the new journal templates. And when I say new, they're enhancements. They're like me supersizing the templates that I've produced before with more covers, more different style pages, more possibilities, right? So let me know what kind of content you're looking to produce, whether you're looking to do more workbooks or ebooks or journals. Then as a bonus, you also will get some social media graphic templates. You'll get my chapter book template. Where's my chapter book? I don't have it. I don't have it in front of me, unfortunately, but I do have chapter books, and you're going to get that template as well, which is pretty awesome. This is an example of one of my journals. I designed this journal inside of Canva. So the chapter book template that you're going to get is roughly this size. So this is not the template, but it's a good example of the size. So those of you who get the full content creation kit, the ebook, workbook, and journal templates that you'll be getting are 8.5 by 11, and the chapter book is a 6 by 9 size, which is close to this right here. I designed this whole thing in Canva, and then I got it printed out using the MagCloud platform. So for those of you who are live, feel free to check in with me and let me know if you have any questions about this particular collection. Hey, Levon. Hey, welcome. Hold on, guys. I just need to pop my charger into my laptop before it dies on me. There we go. Let me know if you have any questions before I wrap up today. But as you can see, the majority of these templates are created in Canva, and I wanted to be able to actually take you inside of it to show you how easy it is to produce. These are just a few examples of some of my content. Let me show you one of my notebooks. Here is my spiral notebook. Now, if you are in New York, because I'm going to be in New York this week, and you come out to my one-day workshop on Friday, then you'll get to do one of these, which is a custom notebook. And this is not included in the content creation kit, but you do get a lot of other templates. This one I do exclusively in person as part of my weekend workshops. And this cover was designed in Canva. I did it myself. I designed it in Canva. And I show clients how easy it is to create content. Okay. So I want you guys to be able to produce, quickly create content. These are just a few examples of ebooks, workbooks, and journals that I've put together. This is my simple sales system. And here's the thing, I want you to be able to pick your favorite cover, pick your favorite internal pages, so that just like the printouts that I'm showing to you now, you can start to create your own theme, right? Like a style that is your own, make it your own. So you'll notice I've got my 31-day content calendar, and then I have the simple sales system. Once you go in the template, you're going to be like, oh, I saw that one. And then I've got my free and fabulous tools. The design is similar. And, you know, people go, how are you able to 27 marketing secrets? How are you able to create this stuff so quickly? This is my secret. I use my templates. And now you're going to get access to some of the templates that I've never given, like these ones, I've never given these to anyone. So I'm excited to be sharing these with you guys. And again, they are inside the content creation kit over at www.sissasense.com/kit. Oh, no, sorry. Don't do that because that's not right. CCK for content creation kit. If you go to sissasense.com/kit, I don't know what you're going to see. But the content creation kit is at sissasense.com/CC kits. Okay. So, alrighty, my dears, that is it for today. If you have any questions about the kits, feel free to email me or message sissasense@gmail.com. Tomorrow, I will show you guys how to customize the journal, no, the workbook template. Then we'll take a look at the journal templates too. All right. Mwah. Till next time, take care. Bye, guys.